Women out here today are in just hot pursuit of a man. Listen, queens, almost acceptable finding it challenging when trying to do our best to be in committed relationships. So we as women in desperate times, being desperate for a man or in hot pursuit of a man, listen, why would he buy the cow if he can get the milk for free? You have to remember, and we have to remember what our value is, and understand the fact that society has conditioned us women to be devalued and have our self-esteem to be lowered. You have to remember that when Adam met Eve, he made the first move, and that was after she was complete. Because you see, when a woman goes full force in and pursuing a man, it could be perceived as masculine energy. And then that masculine energy tends to attract feminine men. And I don't mean feminine in like a sexual way. Content. You hear me? Content in leading. A woman will get sick of that and eventually will start to complain about, always having to take the lead. When you're dating, my dear queens, you are gathering data. You are not dating just to have sexual encounters. You got to look at some indicators here. You got to look at okay, is he playing games or is he being serious? Does he want to invest his time? Is he focused on you? Is he focused on the non-sexual affection? Does he value you? Does he value your purpose? Because if not, he's going to sabotage your relationship, and he's going to sabotage your time. And time is money. Time is an investment, and time is something that you are not going to get back. We have to wake up. Broken consciousness has programmed us that a man wants to be around a woman constantly, and that is unattractive. Well, I would like to debunk that, because society teaches women to chase after a man, and that is not okay. Once you get your man, you have to sometimes train him to respect you by allowing him to be the gentleman. Allow him to be a gentleman. It's okay. It is okay. It's just like we've been conditioned for so long to have to take matters into our own hands. It's so hard for us sometimes to actually, let go. It's hard to let go, especially when the first one or two faces that a person shows you is really not genuinely, truly who they are. You really get to know someone when you begin to collect data and when you begin to ask questions, and asking the right questions. Women, we've been a slave to a perverted male society. So it is time to wake up. Wake up, my dear queens. Reclaim your throne. When I say throne, I'm talking about your mind, your thoughts, your spirit, your relationship goals. You need to have a relationship with yourself first before you can start having a relationship with someone else and anticipate for it to be successful. We're the most precious thing on the planet. The woman, please believe me, know your value. And more than that, more than just knowing your value, regain your sexual integrity. It's okay if you've made mistakes in your past and you've done things that you're not so proud of. It's not the mistake that you made. It's what you do after. It's what you do after the mistake. If you are not like-minded with a person, or you jumped into the relationship too fast and you're not like-minded, but you don't know that at first because you're so infatuated. You're not in love, you're in lust. You have to understand and learn the difference. And when you learn the difference, the longer you stay, the harder it is to separate yourself and move out of that space. Listen, it's not you, my dear queens. It is not you. You have a woman's intuition. Trust yourself. Even if you have not made the best relationship choices or in your past, start today. Start today by taking a moment to breathe, taking time out for yourself. Tap into your spirit, have a talk with your creator, and simply ask for leadership, guidance, direction, knowledge, and wisdom. And I promise you, you will start to open your eyes wider and open your ears wider, and you won't just see, you'll know. You won't just hear, you will listen, and you will be able to discern. And once you do that, my dear lovelies, you have some choices to make in your life. You have to make the hard choices, because I call it life after knowing. Once you know, and you know that you know that you know, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? You have to have communication. If he's not willing to communicate with you, if he's not willing to answer your questions, he's not the one. You don't have time to raise a grown boy who has nothing to lose, but you have everything to lose. Don't be afraid. Step out on faith. It doesn't matter. I remember I stayed in a relationship for a very long time because I always thought, like, what if? What if he comes up? Or, what if, he gets that great job? Or, what if he changes? And then, you know what? Years and years go by and he is that same person. Or she is that same woman. So you're going to look around and you're going to be well into your 50s and 60s. And you're going to wonder what happened to your time. So I implore you to make the hard decisions and do what you have to do to take care of yourself, because you are not crazy. You are not losing your mind. What is right in front of your eyes, what you see, it is really there. And when you know that you know that you know, nobody can come to your front door on the weekend with a pamphlet and change your mind. Golden nuggets and notes to self. This is Drina from Drina Saber 916. I love you all dearly. Have a blessed day, morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in the world. Talk to you later. Bye.